to send this out in an email to everyone because I just finished grading the DevIT6 from over the holidays, and you have the DevIT7 coming up tonight. So if you hopefully catch this before and read the feedback that I gave you, I expected on DevIT6 for you to have captured that user data and presented it back on the DOM. And so I know that for those of you doing Firebase, that can require a bit more, which is why I showed you at least how I had done it. And I want you to make sure that for the next two DevITs, you understand what I'm looking for, because I accept responsibility. Maybe it wasn't clear. I thought it was, but sometimes, you know, what we think and what gets translated can be two different things. So in this case, on this last one, if I didn't see you do the DOM updates to where you captured the user data and then you've updated the DOM, then I would want to see that plus some form validation here. Okay, so do know that it hurt you, some of you, on your DevIT6 because you didn't present data back to the DOM that you got from the user. So when I'm grading this one, it will still affect you if that's not there, because form validation is important, but it's important because you're capturing data that you're presenting back to the user. Okay, so what I did when I graded the DevIT6 is I pulled up your app, I looked at your code commits, I looked at your program functionality, and I looked at your code. And those things led to my grade that I gave you. So I want to make sure, and please respond back if you have any questions about that. I know this is not necessarily easy. That's, you know, programming is not always easy, or everyone would be doing it. And taking these concepts and actually creating something is the more challenging part of this class. But I would hope to also see you in my office if you were needing some additional help on some of this. So, and also I will say, if your output is looking like the coffee run form, you're not far enough along the path, and you need to have distinguishing functionality from what the coffee run has, right? So it's fine to follow parts definitely of this, but you need to have, you know, your unique story that you're responding to. Okay, so that's the information I'll at least give you about that one. I will be recording probably tomorrow if I get time, but if not, over the weekend, the last DevIT video series that I'll create. And I'm guessing some of you may not have watched all of 7. Or sorry, if this is before, so I definitely tell you watch 7, because I do talk about this fact that each of you, because you've chosen a somewhat unique path for your development, I'm looking and I'm grading you on the progress that you're making towards the ultimate goal. So if you checked in code for DevIT6 and there really wasn't any change, that wasn't the idea. You need to be moving towards, because remember, these are milestones, right? So I should have seen, and again, this is a repeat, but you know, you capturing that user data and then responding to it in the DOM in this section. Okay, well, hopefully that at least answers some general questions, but again, and I stated in several of your feedbacks, contact me if you would like to discuss this more. All right, talk to you later. Bye.